What's up?
Jeremy, question for you. So, how much of your character's past were you given when you first took on the role, and you're having an infamous dad, did that affect how you played your character?
No, they did not tell me any of that. They didn't tell me anything. They just, he says that he's been friends with Kara for like a couple of years. He's been, obsessed with her ever since they first met. He's really smart, and he's like smarter than he ever gives himself credit for, or anybody else has ever given him credit for. That's pretty much all. Yeah, and also like he's, a man, jack of all trades, sort of thing. Yeah, that's all they give me. What else?
Do you feel like the rhythm of what you guys do here is funnier than the other Warner Brothers superhero shows? Do you feel like you get to play more in the comedy space than
I do, yeah,
some of the
sure.
darker hours?
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit lighter than most of those other shows. Arrow definitely has its moment of lightness, but the other two, it's definitely much lighter than those. It's it's brighter, it's more accessible to families, so I think you have to keep a lighter air about it, of course. And I played the goofy, funny, nerdy character, so most of the stuff I do is already like that. So that's what I see more, so.
How would you describe Wynn's relationship with James? Because they're colleagues, would you call them friends? How would you describe that?
It started off like a little bit tumultuous because he, felt like James was a rival right at the top, and he was Kara's best friend, and then suddenly he comes in. But pretty soon, they kind of shake off that dust, and I think by the end, Winn and James are super close. They hang out together a lot off screen, and after the whole thing with Kara blew up for Winn, I think he started to sort of accept that, and James was a big help for him in that whole moment, and he even sort of gave James his blessing to kind of do your thing. And as soon as that was sort of released and that tension was gone, and I think probably James and Kara, Winn would say, are his two best friends.
I've seen a tumultuous roller coaster ride with Wynn's love life.
It's not very stable for sure.
What are we looking for next season, or what would you like to see?
Nothing off the bat. We've got a couple scripts. There's no Winn romance yet, but I'm sure there'll be something. They kind of just toyed with his emotions last year. Just rejection, and then we'll just have him date the crazy person. There's some really cool stuff happening for Winn in the workplace. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to more. He's very underutilized at Catco. He's a lot smarter than anybody's ever sort of given him credit for. So I think we'll get to see him finally be able to rise to his potential.
Is Winn like the Felicity of Supergirl, do you think?
Sure. I think Wynn's a little bit more of a fangirl than Felicity is. When Winn meets Superman, it's a really exciting kind of moment for me because we sort of get to see the just total nerd come out in him, and it's fun for me to play that role because, especially being here where everybody's a self-proclaimed nerd and they're all super excited about shows, Winn is kind of that guy in our show, so he's just sort of shameless about it, which I just love getting to kind of be that sort of representative of the general public in the show,
And speaking of Winn being, underappreciated and not reaching his full potential, will we see any career developments for Winn?
Yes, you will. Yeah, Winn might be leaving Catco. It's for the best. He's got there might be another place that he's more suited for.
How will that change his and Kara's relationship?
Oh.
Get out, move.
Alright, guys, are out of time. Okay. It's gonna be cool.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.